Hi, I'm Melisa with MaKa Movement, and today is day 22 out of our 30-day challenge. Yay! All right, today we'll be doing a little routine on yoga for depression. It is winter and it's cold and we don't get much sunlight. So the hardest part with depression is to just get moving. Sometimes we feel really heavy and it's difficult to just get up off the couch or get out of bed. So that's the first place to start, is just by standing up, feeling your feet, lifting your chest a little bit, and we're just gonna start moving. So we'll do that with some half sun salutations. Okay, so at your mat, feet together, inhale, arms up, palms touch, look up. So here, heart opening will always help with depression. Exhale as you swan dive forward. Hands down toward the floor. They might not touch, it doesn't matter. Let your head come all the way down. Then shake your head, shake, 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 shake. Inhale, look up, lengthen your spine, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe your hands are toward your knees, but I want your belly pulling in and your head reaching away from your sits bones. Exhale, fold forward again. So we're just breathing, incorporating this breath and movement, this vinyasa system. Exhale, dive forward, hands down toward the floor, head comes down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, fold forward, swan diving again. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, look up. One more time. Exhale, dive forward, hands toward the floor or on the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, look up. Keep reaching. Now you'll start to back bend a little bit. Push your pubic bone forward. Look toward your thumbs. Reach back as far as you can and just breathe. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Draw your belly in. Continue to breathe through your nose. One more breath. Good, and then stand tall. Take your hands down to your side, Samastitihi. Okay, so this back bending and just this breath and movement really helps the body to feel good. Now we'll come down onto all fours. So here on all fours, again, we're working through spinal extension and flexion, working on just getting the body moving with our breath. So you can curl your toes if that feels pretty good, and to let your belly hang. Your bones are stacked, so shoulders over the wrists, and then tuck your tailbone in round. From the bottom of your spine, roll up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale. Here, think of opening, like a turtle coming out of its shell, just waking up. Exhale, tuck and round. Think of closing in and withdrawing when it's time for us to withdraw. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale up. All right, this time exhale, tuck and round. You'll lift your hips. I want you to roll back into your heels for downward facing dog. Now pedal those heels. Just alternate, right, left, right, left. Draw your belly button in. Now lift your heels up high. Pull your belly in more. Reach your chest to your thigh bone. So this is a back bend. And then lower your heels down toward the floor. Do that again. Inhale, lift your heels up high. Reach your sitting bones to the sky. Smiling, happy butt cheeks. That'll help relieve some depression, hopefully. And then release, lower your heels down toward the floor. One more time. Inhale, lift those heels up high. And exhale, lower your heels down toward the floor. Just hold your downward facing dog and see if you can sink your chest a little closer to your thighs. 4 and 5. Now look up toward your hands. You'll drop your knees to your hands and come up here. So camel pose, Ustrasana. Your feet and knees are about hip bone distance apart. Take your hands to your heart. Just a little bit of a back bend. Start really small. Lift your chest. Push your pubic bone forward. Push your hip bones forward. Let your head drop back. And then rise up. Move with your breath. Drop back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, drop back. Inhale, rise up. So you can't help but start to feel a little energy, right, when we do these back bends. So maybe you start to come back a little more. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, back even more. Inhale, pull back up. Exhale, back even more. Inhale, pull back up. You don't want to feel any pain in your neck. So let a lot of it come from your hips. Your hips are kind of controlling what's going on with the rest of you. One more time. This time you'll hold it back here. You can keep your hands at your third eye. Maybe you reach them farther a little more, or maybe they even stay at your lower back for support. Inhale, come up, and then counter stretch with child's pose. So here your knees come pretty wide. You'll sink back. So you bring your seat over your feet, round forward. Take a few breaths and you're just checking in. Roll from the bottom of your spine up. Okay, so I want you to keep your right knee down onto the ground. Take your right hand to the floor as well. So here it's going to be a side bend, gate pose. Okay, leg reaches out. Roll your chest open to the sky. So we really want to keep with this theme of opening your heart, opening your chest, and raise your arm up over your ear. Now if that hurts your shoulder, you can keep your hand down, roll your chest open toward the sky. So either way, just allow the front of your body to open. It's like you're looking toward the sun. If you're outside, maybe you're watching the clouds. Good, then inhale, come up, we'll switch sides. Okay, so take your left knee down onto the floor, it's onto your mat. Your left hand comes down. It's a little farther out from your shoulder. Okay, then extend your right leg, reach your arm up and over. It's like you're creating this rainbow shape with your body. And breathe. One more breath. Inhale and exhale down. Okay, now we'll do a supported bridge pose. So you'll need a block, and you have different heights with your block, so you can keep it on the lowest height, you can keep it on the medium, or up on the highest. But for supported bridge pose, it's still a heart opener, but you are supported, so there's something doing the work for you. Okay, so you'll lie down on your back. Go ahead and bend your knees. They stay about hip to shoulder distance apart. Lift your hips high and take that block and put it right underneath your sacrum. So the sacrum are these 4 or 5 fused vertebrae. So you'll feel them because they don't move. You know, they're fused together. Okay, so here we're lifting our chest up toward the sky. You can let your hands kind of come down by your sides. Maybe you want to interlace your hands, whatever works. Keep your knees tracking in line with your ankles. You can close your eyes and just check in with your breathing. I want you to visualize your heart, your chest, the sheath literally opening up. You're getting rid of any baggage that you don't need. Depression is really debilitating. And some people who haven't experienced it might not understand how a person's body can feel so heavy, whether it's physically heavy or not, but just feel heavy. And those first couple steps are crucial. Okay, from here, we'll stay here. My sacrum is going to stay on the block. I take one leg straight up toward the sky. Activate those legs. So here's our inversion. The blood starts coming out of my feet. It'll flush in my body in a different way. Take your other leg up toward the sky if you can and hold here. So there's no pressure on your neck. It feels good. It's almost like a back massage for your lower back. Keep your legs reaching straight up to the sky. Keep your quads engaged. Look at your toes or close your eyes and think of something that you're grateful for. We'll stay here about 5 more breaths. Keep filling yourself up with those thoughts of gratitude. It can be for a person in your life or even a stranger who's done something nice for you. It could be for a teacher, a friend, your children, maybe even the smell of freshly baked bread. And then bend one knee, take that leg down to the floor. Bend the other knee, take that leg down to the floor. Lift your hips, remove the block out of the way, and pull your knees into your chest. What I love about gratitude is that when we are full of gratitude or we're thinking grateful thoughts, there isn't much room for anything else. So having just one thought, one little thing, and it can be so small. It can be the person that let you go in front of them at the grocery store because you only had a couple of items, or you had a screaming child and they weren't in as much of a hurry. People like that make a big difference in the world. All right, and then rock and roll yourselves up. So that was a little bit yoga for depression. We'll keep touching on that throughout the year. And nice work today. All right, yogis and yoginis, I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.